Hello, everyone. Welcome to Waves. I'm Michael, and this is Christina, my best friend. Say hello, Christina.
Hey, guys.
We're here to talk to you about music. That's what this show is all about. We're really excited to bring this to you guys. We've been, discussing how some of the best ways that we can share the music that we love. We think we have decent music taste, and we're here to share that with you guys.
I know I have impeccable music taste.
Go ahead with your bad self, girl. I love it.
I will stand by that, honestly.
That's the confidence that we all need. So the first thing we're going to talk about on the docket is Man on the Moon 3. It is the third in the trilogy installment from Kid Cudi. It's his first album since 2016's Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. So tell us a little bit about... Yeah, it is a mouthful. I mean, how do you name that album? Is like, that's a mouthful and a half. Like, come on. It's not even easy. We had to read it 6 times.
It kind of rhymes, though. Passion, pain, and demon slaying.
Nine sane. But before we jump into the limited information that is about that album coming up, tell us a little bit about how much music means to you, because I know how much it means to me. But let's start off with you, Christina.
Honestly, there's nothing I could say that will explain how important and vital music is, not only to me, but I think to a lot of people. Helps you when you're going through something, whether it's something happy, sad, just depressing, or, totally just chill. I think you need it, and we need it, and I am happy to be a part of anyone finding the music.
100%. That's the beauty about being able to guide people down this journey. It's really beautiful to be able to be like, hey, you're helping people find music they wouldn't have found otherwise. And hey, that even brings it up to me. If you guys have music you want us to review or look at, albums, put them in the comment section below. We'd love to go and look at them.
As long as it's not Ed Sheeran.
Oh, we'll review the hell out of it and tell you guys how much Ed Sheeran rubs us the wrong way. Let's just say it that way. But yeah, it might not be the best positive review. Let's say it that way. But let's jump right into the meat and potatoes of this. This is Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 3, like we mentioned before. How excited are you for this project? This is going to be really fun.
Honestly, I love Kid Cudi. I've liked a lot of the stuff that he's released previously, but at the same time, we all know that when we were in high school smoking weed, Kid Cudi was the soundtrack of our lives.
100%. Get it? See what she did there? Soundtrack to my life. But yeah, 100%. I remember, you're walking to school. That's one of the songs you queue up. You're like, this is what's coming down now.
You're smoking weed at the park. Shout out Goulding. You know what you're doing? Listening to someone's shitty fucking phone speakers.
Yes.
The
cupped hands around the speakers.
Oh, or you would find something empty to put it in so it would echo out. It was ghetto.
No, but it worked. And it made us have some great memories, especially when you're sequestered off, having a little bit of a 1-2 with the marijuana sticks, maybe. And just enjoying life.
Having
and a little smoke a doink. But the point being is, Kid Cudi's coming out with a new project. It's been a while. It's been 4 years since that last project, like we said. Man on the Moon #1, I believe, was in 2010.
So it's been 10 years, and we're waiting, and we're excited, and I have high hopes for it. I mean, honestly, I feel like lately you just kind of have to get excited for something.
100%. Great follow on IG. Go ahead and make sure you follow Kid Cudi. The next thing on our docket we're going to be talking about is the Gorillaz' latest release, Song Machine Season 1, Strange Times. Strange title.
With a Z. Like Gorillaz.
So tell us a little bit about this project. I understand that you think there's some hits and some misses that are on this project.
Yeah, I love the project. Listening to it the first time, it was a little discombobulated. I do feel like that's because of the fact that there is a feature on every single track.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard for it to be like a cohesive feel, whereas their other albums were very much so like that.
Right.
But you know what? I think it works, especially in this day and age where, maybe you're not able to actually physically collaborate with other musicians. You have to just kind of send bits and pieces to each other.
Right.
And make it that way. So
as disjointed as it's been for us as a collective humanity, it's going to be really tough for us to be able to put together music remotely and sending them bit by bit. You don't have that energy that only can come from being in the room with somebody when you're producing something as lovely, just like we are right now. But yeah, no, 100%. When you speak about those features, let's talk about that a little bit, features on every single track. We've seen some good projects. We've seen some weaker projects when it comes to that.
For sure.
This is one of those examples where it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's a miss across the board, kind of like Chance the Rapper's project a while ago. where every single song was a feature, and I felt like he was in the genre like mainstay of the feature, as opposed to like doing a blend even to make it kind of meet halfway. He went all the way to their end. If it was rock, it was all the way rock, like kind of a weaker kind of product. But there was an album where there was features on every single one. Jimmy's Stack, Ephemera. That was a great balance of quality versus quantity. So tell me a little bit about that when it comes to balancing an album.
Well, for sure. I think that now with the way we stream music, the way we consume it in general, some artists tend to go for, they just want more streams. And so you're seeing a lot of albums that are 20 plus songs. And for a listener, I mean, myself personally, I like to listen to an album front to back, but when it's like 90 minutes or more, it's a little daunting. I don't know if I want to spend that much time just focusing on one artist. So sometimes it works. Sometimes, you know, you're kind of skipping through some songs, you're not vibing with them all, but it happens. That's why I feel like some of these projects, like the Jimmy Stack album, is just everything's good front to back. There's nothing that you would take off. There's nothing you think that maybe they added just because they made it, like sort of thing.
It's kind of like food. You got to have the right balance. You can't put too many spices. You can't put too little. It's like finding that strike of that balance and understanding when to pull back and to stop, you know?
For sure.
And like, it's one of those things where you're looking at Ephemera and even the word, the name of the album itself, it means like a moment that's fleeting, something that, you know, and I love that he made that album almost like a song for a moment. And the album's short; it's about 35 minutes long or so, give or take. And I feel like it was just one of those things where if I'm waiting in line, if I'm going for a walk, if I'm doing something, I can put the album on. Sonically, it makes sense front to back in order. And at the same time, I could hit shuffle. But I'm not sitting there being like, okay, well, where am I going to find 90 minutes to listen to this without getting fatigued sonically from hearing the same song over and over again type of thing. The Octavian track that's on there is one of my personal favorites off of the album. Definitely go and check that one out. Again, the albums that we covered so far, obviously Man on the Moon 3, keep your eyes open for that. The Gorillaz Song Machine Season 1, Strange Times. There's a couple tracks on there that, you know, stood out a little bit to Christina and myself. So go ahead and, you know, listen to that. Everyone's ear is a little bit different. See how you like it, but there was just a hit or miss type of thing, like every other song or something.
Well, it's like that. It's interesting because you really liked the one with Beck,
right?
Whereas I didn't love it. I didn't want to save it necessarily, but it was good. But whereas like Pac-Man with Schoolboy Q was like the essence of what the Gorillaz are, what they used to be like. So I loved that track, and then the one with Octavian, like you were saying, was really great as well. My actually favorite song off it, I believe, was Love to an X. That one's really great. And then Momentary Bliss with Slow Tie, great as well. They actually added a bunch of bonus tracks to the album. So if you saw it when it was first released, maybe check it out. There's some other tracks with JPEG Mafia.
Yeah, 100%.
Good album, honestly. Like, yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of songs. It's a little overwhelming.
Right.
But at the same time, like, there's very few misses, I would say, compared to how many hits there are.
So. That's a great, you can't ask too much from artists these days. So great job from the Gorillaz bringing us a nice, you know, let's say it's a smorgasbord of different types of feels. You're going to be going all over the place in terms of genres and everything. So enjoy the album. Go and check them out. Let us know what you think in the comment below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with us? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. And make these things happen. It's going to be fun. It's the first of many videos on Waves. We'll see you on the next one.